Hello my dear students, this video is for standard 8. In this video we are going to understand about sound. Okay. Dear students, have you ever thought that whatever sound we hear in our day-to-day life, how are they produced? How is it traveling from one place to another? If it is something which is produced and is heard by someone, it means it must have some source, and if it is reaching somewhere, if it is reaching some destination, it means it is traveling through some material medium, but somehow it is traveling from one place to another, from source to the destination. So I am going to give you an overview of the chapter in this video. So first of all, you will try to learn about sound. What is sound? How can you define it? As you can define it by a form of energy which enables us to hear, or which helps us to convey our message. It helps us to communicate with each other. Okay. And if it is a form of energy which is produced, it means we must have to understand about the production of sound. How is it produced? And if it is produced by several objects, means if I am walking at it is producing some sound. There are several kinds of sound. I am also producing some sound that you are listening to. It means sound can be produced by different objects, and it is also produced by different animals, humans also. So it is very important for us to understand how sound is produced in humans. Okay. After that, we have heard different sounds, but have you ever thought that how these sounds are different from each other? What are those characteristics that make these different sounds different from each other? How do we differentiate these sounds? It means sound must have some characteristics. Since it has some characteristics, that's why we are able to differentiate between two or more kind of sounds. So, further on, we can understand about the different characteristics of sound like amplitude, time period, and frequency. Now, as we are discussing that if something is produced, and if it is reaching some destination, it has to travel from the source to the destination. So we have to understand that if sound is produced from the source and it is reaching some destination, means to our ears, how is it reaching? Means how is it traveling through that medium? Is it traveling through some particular medium, or is it traveling from different medium? So the traveling of sound is called as propagation. So after this chapter, or in this chapter, you are going to learn about the propagation of sound. And if something is propagating, if something is traveling from one place to another, it means with respect to time it is covering some distance, and if it is covering some distance, it will have some speed. So we are going to understand about the speed of sound in different media. There can be different medium between the source and the destination, like air, water, or different solid mediums can be there. So we need to understand the speed of sound in different media, how fast or slow in a particular medium sound travels. Now, sound has reached the destination, means the destination is our ears. It is reached to our ears. So how does our ear work, and what is the specific structure that helps us to hear that sound and differentiate between the different qualities, different types of sounds? It is found that the different sounds have different range of frequencies, and on the basis of frequency range, the sound which is audible to humans are categorized as the audible range of sounds. Means that audible range has some frequency range. The frequency of sound is more than the audible range or less than the audible range. On that basis, it is classified into different categories, and about those categories we are going to learn in this chapter. There are some small topics in this chapter which gives you an idea about the reflection of sound. So when sound strikes a surface, it is reflected, and due to this reflection of sound, there are several effects. There are several effects like echoes, reverberation, and noise, etc. And these are some effects of reflection of sound. On the contrary, we have some applications of sound, applications of reflection of sound also. Using the reflection of sound, the sonar technique works. The bat catch its prey by using that reflection of sound. So after understanding the reflection of sound, we shall understand about what is noise and music. Means how we differentiate, how we categorize a sound into two different, which kind of sound will be called as music and which type of sound will be called noise. Now if some noise is there, means the sound which is pleasant to our ears, which is very pleasing music, and those which irritate us, sounds which irritate us, which are very annoying to us, those are called noise. Okay, so if there is some noise, there must be some sources. So we are going to learn about the sources of noise pollution, and if it is irritating us, we must take some measures or some measuring steps, some measures to control it. How can we control the noise pollution? So students, this is the overview of this chapter, the order of this chapter. Okay, in the next videos we are going to learn the different topics in detail. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.